most know, in a good push hand, you got to be careful of the step. So first off, watch where you place your feet. Now, where and how far you go to a person is always dependent on the size of any person. So, I know my reach, I know where I can push through him, so that this is good enough distance for us to be in a good push hand position. This is not too good. So that's the first error people make, is they get in and they start like this. It should be more where, if I put my hand on his shoulder, you should be able to put your hands on my shoulder, and almost at the wrist, and he's in a good position. Relax, where's that tension? I love you. So he's got this position. This is good. So that's the first thing, and I already saw that as I walked in, that the gauging wasn't right. Because when I push, that would bring it perfect, because if he moves back to the heel of his foot, which is here, that's what's called his furthest point back. And he should be able to do that and put me out of that, bring me to this reach. The reach that you originally started at. You see that?
Sure.
So that's number one that you got to get right. That will keep both of you in check. For the slightest upset. This won't. So the gauging is the key element. Before you even get into a push hand, make sure that you're, here we go. This is critical. Now at his back point, he's safe before he makes the turn. This is how you should check. That's it. Now he's perfect. Right? So that's number one. Once you've decided on, excuse me, that gauging, then we can take the first position. The snake, sometimes called the snake lying on his back, or the mirror position. Fair lady looks into the mirror, that kind of thing. Okay? But here we are, snake to snake. And we're going to use single hand to start. One person is in the yang state, which is the push. You have a lot of energy there, relax. And unplug. Sorry. And he's pointing at target area his throat. As I lean forward in my forward stance, he goes back to the heel point, turns his body, and then brings his weight forward as he pushes it down diagonally to my opposite side. It's important that you allow these yang forces to take place. In other words, he wants to push, let him push. Let him do what he wants. It's always a surrender in the Tai Chi. So I let him push down and I go to that position, letting my hand fully extract. Don't make the mistake of bending the elbows and resisting the motion like this with a bent positioned arm. Let him have what he's pushing with here. Sink the back leg and then come around. This way he doesn't even feel your turnaround. The waist is made to turn. My heel of my palm touches the back end of him, and he turns into the first position of grass to sparrow. Embrace the moon to the chest. Right? I then turn my body and bring my weight forward. He then goes back to that heel point we discussed. I can't push him any further without me leaning, so he is always where I stop. I would never exceed my own unless I had to make a step. That's different. So here we are. At this point, he decides to turn his body, twisting left, as they say, and he comes forward with the elbow position. Palm down. If I don't move back, he will hit me. So I roll back, drop my arm, completely relaxed. By turning my waist, I've upset the elbow movement. Everybody, probably hard to see, unless you can see that action. It's very subtle. Turn this way so they can, because that's a key move. Everybody's going to make a mistake here by moving this hand. All you're doing is turning the waist to the left. That's called twist left. Roll in with your elbow again. Roll, twist. Notice I like to not do this halfway. Like this is a bad movement. Roll. See? Let him have it. He wants to hit me. Oh, hit me, hit me, hit me. No more. twist. At this point, raise the arm straight at that 45-degree angle. Straight up. Don't bend it, don't do any other motion. You've already neutralized the forward energy by going back to the heel of your rear foot, turning your waist. Tai Chi is that beautiful. Now you're going to put him in an awkward position by raising up on his shoulder and turning your waist back. This will bring you into the push position on his shoulder. I'm still weight is back. I'm still yin. Now I become yang. I move forward and press. He rolls back and twists to the right and presents the same hand. Snake laying on his back or mirror palm. Take the energy out of the wrist. Alright? And again, he's going to roll his weight. I go back to my heel, twist my weight. Twist. That's twist right. Bring the weight forward. Push it down. Don't and sink more in the back leg. That's the secret. Drop the elbow. Drop the elbow. That's it. Then come around. He pushes. I roll back, twist my waist. Again, I roll in. There's the elbow. There's his neutralization. There's his push. There's my roll back and twist right. And the routine continues from this point until we get an action that looks like this. Twist. All the way down. When this is the inclination is to want to bend the arm, right? You're not going to do that, but rather sink in the back leg and turn your waist. Do you get this action? All right? This is the idea. Also, you're within striking range of each other if one doesn't make the right move. Stay attached. Only when you can do this do you use both hands. Both hands. So forth. Okay? Take a partner. Let me see how you do.